Hey everybody. So this video is about, are you married but you'd rather be single? Look at this man. The lady says, if I have to operate like a single mom, I might as well be a single mom. He's laying down, sleeping. So I'm assuming he's either a husband or a living boyfriend. Girl, don't put your trust in dust. Look at this quick video. I guess she has to do everything by herself. She's up and at him. Obviously, just had a baby or has a baby in the NICU. Counting on him to get the kids to summer camp. She's paid out 5 G's. And what's she doing? Child, laying there sleeping.
This is what it's like being married to a fucking bum. Like, I'm so over this. This man is still asleep. He did not take my children to summer camp. I paid $5,000 for my children to go to summer camp, and he did not take them. I'm just over it. They always say, when you get sick and tired. So I decided I just want to be single. If I got to do everything like I'm a single mom and depend on my mama and my brother to help me, I might as well be single. I start packing up this man's stuff and put it outside. Look how beautiful it is. Like, my children are supposed to be at summer camp. I still haven't been to the NICU to see my baby. I'm over it. I'm going to have to just act like I ain't sick and do this shit by myself. This is what.
So she's sick. Her husband laying her asleep. Dust bucket. She's sick. She should be in the bed, but he is. She should be resting. She's sick. Gotta see a baby in the NICU. If you notice, she didn't say we or he paid $5,000 to put the children in the summer camp. And that would, of course, I'm assuming, give her a break because she's sick, baby in the NICU, and he ain't about HIT shit. So I guess she got a $5,000. Or maybe she'll have to just, even though she's sick, find a way to get the kids to the summer camp. She didn't say we paid or he paid. She paid $5,000 for the kids to be in summer camp. She planned this out. And what's he doing? Laying up there asleep. See some nice things in our MCM. And it made me think, who's paying for the things that she's putting out? I wonder who's paying for it. Who's paying for all those things that she's putting out? Who? Y'all think he paying for them? You think? Who do you think is paying for all those items that she is putting out? Loading up his things. Not industrious at all. The woman is sick and having to do everything. That's what happens when you try to build you a man. Marry a dust bucket, be it your baby daddy or married to him. Big mistake, dust bucket. Couldn't complete a simple task of getting the children to the summer camp, which wasn't free, $5,000. She's doing everything. It looks like she's doing everything on her own. She's the one that's sick. Should be in bed. He is. His head, little nappy head on a pillow like a princess. This is what happens when you trust in dust. I wonder if he was down for the marriage for her resources. Again, listen carefully. So she paid the $5,000. She's the one that's sick. Needs to see baby in the NICU. He couldn't do a simple thing as get the kids to the camp. That will give her a little break. Time to kind of reset, relax, try to heal. So now I guess you gotta either put up with the kids or put the kids in the camp, get some activities going. She's sick, pack his things up. I guess wake him up and throw him out. A baby in the NICU? This is what dust will do for you.
But it's like being married to a fucking bum. Like, I'm so over this. This man is still asleep. He did not take my children to summer camp. I paid $5,000 for my children to go to summer camp, and he did not take them. I'm just over it. They always say, you know, when you get sick and tired. So I decided I just want to be single. If I got to do everything like I'm a single mom and depend on my mama and my brother to help me, I might as well be single. I start packing up this man's stuff and put it outside. Look how beautiful it is. Like, my children are supposed to be at summer camp. I still haven't been to the NICU to see my baby. I'm over it. I'm finna have to just act like I ain't sick and do this shit by myself.
I think he been lazy from day one. Because it's highly unusual for a man to all of a sudden be industrious. And people can change, I understand. But I think he been a dust bucket day one. And now she gotta depend on who? Mother and brother. He sleep. The princess is sleeping, y'all. The princess is sleeping. And somebody else has to take up the slack for the princess. Summer camp paid for, can't even get the kids there. These are simple tasks. I find it hard to believe that he's ever been industrious. Of all times, a baby in the NICU, kids should be in summer camp. She didn't say we or he, she paid 5 G's. Now you gotta pretend that you're not sick and do all of this. I keep telling you, in the BC, if you're a dust bucket, a chocolate drop black man, that's the princess. Laying up there asleep. Does he work? Who laying up there asleep? And baby, I hope he has his own income, because if not, you divorce him, you might be paying. Mm-hmm. Raising those kids all by yourself and paying. If if he hasn't been working during the marriage, you might end up paying him some money. Well, he gotta find a place to stay. That that has to be really worrying her. And I hate to say it. Sometimes if you're sick, they say stress can make your body worse. Mm-hmm. I have heard, and again, I am not a physician, but I've heard that stress can make your body worse. So if she is sick and a baby in the NICU, dealing with him, dealing with this situation that she's dealing with, I think it's possible to make her sicker. The stress. She needs to be resting. Maybe, just maybe, that would be the whole reason behind having the children in the summer camp, so she can get some rest. He couldn't even do that. Laying up there asleep. A married single mom. This is no kid. Look like he's got gray hair on his head. Might as well, I guess, what you call a married single mom. Again, I find out, and now you got to depend on somebody else. See, somebody got to always come in and clean up the mess that a chocolate drop makes, that a Dusty makes. He creates a family. He can handle it, be it a husband or a baby daddy. He creates a family. This man is obviously not a provider. I don't see how men that handle business, this wouldn't have happened. I don't see him being a provider. That's one of the things that a husband should be. If he's not, why are you there? He might be there for her resources. So now other people have to be bothered to handle the responsibility of him. And what's he doing? Sleep. I would pour some water on him to get up. Not any hot water. Just pour some water on him. Starts pressing that face. Get up. She's up, and she's the one that's sick. It doesn't even make sense to carry his seed. He appears to be lazy based on what she's saying. Baby in the NICU, she should be the one in bed, and he should be the one that's up. Okay, kids are going to summer camp. Make sure the house is clean. If you got to call him for some help, you can do that too. Laundry. She should be in bed resting. She just said, got to visit a baby in the NICU. The BC, we got the roles reversed. And see, we think that's okay. A lot of us do. That's the sad part. Mother and brother got to come in and step up. What is this man good for? Why is he even there? Laying up sleeping. Everybody else got to do for you. Pick up your responsibility. Again, I find it hard to believe that he's been industrious. Or she wouldn't be complaining. And got married and carried his seed for what? That's very, very common in the BC. Very common. I don't know why. A lot of these men, they are not considerate of their partners and let alone the children. Even when they're rich. Again, Kim Kardashian alludes to the fact that in a statement about Kanye and I help him with the kids. You think? This is what they do. Lay up, sleep on you, use your resources. He should be embarrassed. Again, it's the other way around. She should be in bed resting. Obviously, just had a baby that's watching the NICU, and that's stressful enough. She's sick. Look what she got to do. Then he may not leave. Then he may leave and come back and get crazy and get violent. He might even get in the car. He may sit there all day long. The thing would be, I would say get him out the house. Let him get up and just say you need a run. I need to go ahead and get this done. Blah 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 blah. And then while he's gone, have a locksmith to come and change the locks. Try to get a TR restraining order, something. And you wonder why the women get so stressed out having to do everything. Most of them aren't marriage oriented. So, but this one is why he probably saw a good thing financially, a place to lay his old lazy head. That's how I see it. I sure will say I do. He doesn't have any more than likely. He has nothing else going on. And that's why they need you. Again, it's supposed to be a helper, supposed to be a provider. And a lot of women do this, thinking he gonna shape up. No, sometimes they gotta ship out. And now she gotta call on her brother and her mother. They didn't put the children here. She has a slacker. Looks like she married the seed of poverty D. To carry his seed can be very frustrating. All of that. And she should be pampered. He laying up her sleep. Girl, I'm sorry. It happens. Pick wrong on this one.
This is what it's like being married to a fucking bum. Like, I'm so over this. This man is still asleep. He did not take my children to summer camp. I paid $5,000 for my children to go to summer camp, and he did not take them. I'm just over it. They always say, you know, when you get sick and tired. So I decided I just want to be single. If I got to do everything like I'm a single mom and depend on my mama and my brother to help me, I might as well be single. I started packing up this man's stuff and put it outside. Look how beautiful it is. Like, my children are supposed to be at summer camp. I still haven't been to the NICU to see my baby. I'm over it. I'm finna have to just act like I ain't sick and do this shit by myself. This is what it's like
I'm
being
leaving it on
married
his
to a
face. Look
fucking
at this
bum. Like,
guy.
I'm so over.
So she apparently seems to have kids, I guess, through a prior relationship, because she was saying my kids, and now she got one by him. He is laying up there asleep. Again, trust in dust if you must. They will get with you and they will marry you for your resources. Not many poor people can spend $5,000 on summer camp. So I'm assuming she is the one that has a good job. And for her to film this and she's tired, this isn't one incident. There are probably several, and this right here just she's had enough. Again, most of them aren't marriage oriented, so you have to ask yourself sometime, oh, why does he want to do that? What do you have? What does he have? I bet he has nothing. Again, doesn't strike me as industrious. An industrious man wouldn't even have this. He'd be waiting on her hand and foot. He just slide in. Dusties bring drama, embarrassment, disappointment, and trauma. The financial implications. In case you get those kids out of there, that's 5,000 wasted on summer camp. Getting rid of him may be costly. May have to divorce him. I bet he has no assets, so it's going to be on her. The financial implications. There are too many chocolate drop dust buckets in the BC nation. It's too many of them. I think she married a man beneath her. Laying up there asleep. And now she has to call on her brother and mother, other family members, to do what her Kane's supposed to be doing. Because he busy sleeping, y'all. He's not dependable. You how you could get him to summer camp? And I'm willing to bet you the things that she put in that vehicle, I wouldn't be surprised if she paid for them all. I would not be surprised. Don't carry the seed of poverty, D. Don't marry it. Don't let it anywhere near thee. The seed of poverty, D. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder if he even has a darn job. Laying up there sleeping. Sleep your life away. Anyway, just disgusting. So disgusting. And I tell you, people are tired. That's why you hear about this village to raise a child. People are tired. They're tired of taking on the responsibility of others. So tired. And especially if men like this. So that's what happens sometimes when you call, you're going to be Barbara the Builder. He's not about anything, and you want a family. You're going to move him in. You're going to show him, and you think one day he's going to get off his butt and boom, he's going to bloom and finally catch it and get the idea to be a provider. It just doesn't quite happen like that. So he's doing what a princess does. Lay your head on my pillow. Remember Tony? And just relax, relax, because it's made. Lay your head on my pillow. And that's what he does. And just relax, relax, relax. Girl, go get some water and pitch it on them. Or get that thing like you have for if you have a fern and you like spray, get a sprayer bottle. You can get his butt up. I don't know, he might jump. He might get a little crazy. But I keep telling you, in the BC, these men, they're the princess. Oh, ain't no doubt about it. In the BC, these black men, that's the princess. Oh, he lay his head on his pillow, lay his lazy big nappy head on her pillow. It's embarrassing. They all disgrace. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, dislike, subscribe, and share. Simply said on YouTube, and I'm out.